Good afternoon and happy Thursday, my beautiful people. It's your girl Lisa Lee Rodriguez broadcasting live from Brooklyn, New York. I hope everyone's enjoying their day so far. I know that I usually come on here and I come on here late, and then there were a couple of times where I was supposed to do a live, and then I got so tired that I never got out the way. So I decided to do something different today and do my live while the sun is still shining, because I'm not a vampire, although in a couple of weeks I'll probably look like one. But either way, so I hope everyone's enjoying their day. Thank you for joining. Hey Donovan, how are you? So most of us want to retire early and have financial security. Oh, and if you see me looking down, you should know by now that your girl has notes. I always write down notes so that I don't miss anything important to share with you. So if you see me looking down and reading, that's exactly what I'm doing, making sure that I get all of the important points out the way. So like I was saying, most of us want to retire early and have financial security and independence later on in life. So without having a plan and being strategic about how we spend, save, and invest our money now, then in the future, we'll just be dealing with struggles. So if you're interested in hearing about anything that, if you're interested in hearing 5 creative ways to save money for your financial independence, keep watching. But before I get started, if you're watching this video from my YouTube channel, please bear with me as I shout out all my friends and family who decide to jump on and listen to this information live while I'm broadcasting. Also, if you find anything that I say of value, most likely someone you know will find it of value as well. So please feel free to like, tag, and share this video and subscribe to my channel. Okay, so let's get into it. Tip number 1, don't pay the pink tax. So I know you're probably like, what in the world is the pink tax? So there are a lot of items that are marketed towards women that there are male versions of, which are basically the same thing, but they're just in a male version. And hey, Damien, how are you? It's been a while. I hope all is well with you and your son, I believe. So there's a lot of items that you can buy that are marketed towards women that there are male versions of. It's the same thing, but they just charge more for the female version of. So I'm talking things like razors, soap, shampoos, body wash, deodorant, socks, clothing, etc. So the next time you go out to the supermarket, just go or whatever department store you're going to, go down the men's aisle and see if you can get your razors, soaps, and shampoos from the men's version, and it'll be cheaper. And if you're worried about smelling like a man, they do have unscented versions of these products. So just go with the unscented version and then save yourself some money. Tip number 2 is shop for your groceries online. So how many of you have gone into the supermarket and we're going to just get a couple of items and then end up with 3 or 4 bags? I'm guilty of this. I do this all the time. I even try to go in there and not pick up a basket or shopping cart because I'm like, I'm just going to go get these items and I'm going, and that's it. And then I end up with like my arms out to here full of stuff with a bunch of things that I had no intention on getting. So when you shop online, you just create your list and the supermarket will gather your items, and you can either go and pick them up from the supermarket or you can have it delivered. So if you choose to, so this will avoid you doing any type of impulse buys while you're walking throughout the supermarket because your stuff is already ready to pick up and go. But if you do have it delivered, you'll still save money because yes, there'll be a small delivery fee, but you're going to save on the impulse buys as well as gas that you would have used up to go to the supermarket to pick it up. So that's number 2. Tip number 3 is to have a set price in mind. So when you're gonna go out and buy something like a shirt or a computer, even a car or a house, you want to have a set price that you're willing to, a set amount of money that you're willing to pay for that, and then be strong and stick to whatever price that you set. So if you go in and you're looking at a shirt or a laptop and it's more than what you wanted to spend, just put it back and keep on looking for something that's going to work with the amount that you set. Don't let any real estate agent negotiate with you to pay more than what you had in mind. Just stick to your guns, and that'll help you save money in that way as well. Tip number 4 is to buy a used car. So a lot of people want to, have the latest thing going, but once you drive your, most people know once you drive that car off the lot, it's already going to depreciate in value. So what you want to do is look for a decent car that's used, and you'll be paying a significantly lower price on it. Also, you won't be spending money crazy trying to keep it looking sparkly clean every 5 days. You won't be so concerned about little nicks and dings in the car. And also, your car insurance will be lower because it's a used vehicle. And tip number 5, create a pay yourself first budget. Hey Mia, I think that's you. Oh yeah, that is. Hey, how are you, cuz? I hope all is well with you and the family. Thanks for watching. So tip number 5 is to create a pay yourself first budget. So in order to be more successful in saving for your financial independence, you should create a budget. So you'll know exactly where you're spending your money and where you can make the cuts. And when you have when you pay yourself first, then you'll be less likely to negotiate where you can make more purchases and stuff like that, because you're paying yourself first. So you're just gonna have whatever you have left over to pay for what is absolutely necessary, and you won't be tempted to splurge. And that's it. Those are my 5 tips. Yes, I think that's it. So those are my 5 tips. Like I said, if you feel like any of this information was useful to anybody, please feel free to share, tag. And also, if you have any tips that you do to saving your money or investments, any ideas on how to invest your money, please feel free to share that information in the comment section. I would be more than happy to get any kind of advice from any of y'all, what y'all doing with y'all money. Also, I actually do have 5 more tips that will help you to be able to save for your financial independence. So if you're interested in getting that information, please feel free to inbox me, text me, call me, and I will definitely get that information out to you. And that's it, y'all. I hope everyone has an awesome and amazing day. If you're somewhere cold, please stay warm. And I'm sending out lots of love, light, and good vibes to all my beautiful people. Y'all be blessed.